Welcome to another episode of the Almost Tipsy Vegan. Today we're going to be making the best vegan Brunswick stew you've ever had in your life. So what we've done is I've already gotten some tofu, and I'm going to show you, hopefully you can see it on the camera, all the stuff here in the way. I'm just taking it, cut it like this in slices, and then come back and just cut it pieces like this real quick. It's real easy. And then we're going to put it on a tray, and we're going to put it in the oven. And while this is cooking, we're going to get our stew ready. So that's all there is to it. And again, this tofu was frozen twice, and the water's been drained out of it. We did that just to save a few steps. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put some, this is just barbecue dry rub, and I'm going to rub this on it. Just pour it on there. Okay. Just like that. And a little bit of black pepper. Okay. And we're going to sprinkle some, this is just Himalayan sea salt. Okay. We got the oven preheating. It's at 375. And I'm putting this in the oven now. And then I'll show it to you when it gets out. So this is going in the oven. Y'all see what it looks like now. Now then, I'm going to make this Brunswick stew in a crock pot. Oh, I left one little piece out. We'll stick it in the oven real quick. There we go. We're going to put some olive oil in here. Okay, probably about 2 tablespoons. So 1, 2. Just guessing. Get it out of the way. Now then, what we're going to do is we've already got diced up onion. This is about 1.5 onions. We're not going to use all of this onion right now. So we're going to put some onion in here. And the pan's starting to get hot. That's 1 large celery stalk. Okay. And we're going to put some garlic. That's 2 cloves of garlic, 3 cloves of garlic, and 1 medium carrot diced up. Okay. So we're going to let that cook for a little bit. And we're going to stir it around. It's getting hot. Now this is going to cook a long time. It's going to be a slow cooked recipe. You can put this on, and maybe if you want to put it on in the morning, you can prep it in the afternoon, put it in the refrigerator, put it on in the morning before you go to work, and then when you come home from work, it'll be ready. Okay, so we're also putting in 1 bag of corn, and if you'll roast the corn or pan fry the corn, it makes a huge difference. This is just frozen corn that's been roasted in the frying pan. Okay, so we're going to add that, and let's get it all out of there. The corn, I cannot explain how much the roasting really changes the flavor. It makes a big difference. We're also going to add, this is 1 large can of tomato sauce. It's no salt added, and it's like, best I can see, 29 ounces. A pound and 13 ounces looks like. Put the whole can in there. Okay. A little trick is, well, I'll do something else. I'm going to put another can. This is diced tomatoes. We're going to put that in there too. Okay. They came out pretty clean, so I ain't got to do it. So we're going back to this can here. I'm going to rinse this can out to get all the good out of it with beer. This is a Yingling lager. I was going to use a darker beer, but I didn't have it, so I'm using this beer. It's a liquid. We're rinsing the can out. And, you know, I did a pretty good job rinsing it out, but I got to have some for me because if we're drinking, if we're cooking, we're drinking. So, that is a good beer. So, I'm going to stir this around a little bit. Okay. Now we're going to start adding our other ingredients. We're going to add, this is 2 small diced up potatoes that's been chopped up and they're sitting in water. We're going to add potatoes in there, just potato chunks, like that. And the star of the show, other than the beer, is these are Fordham lima beans. You got to have lima beans in Brunswick stew. So, and if they're frozen, and they're going to cook in here. So we're going to put those in there, like that. And now then we're going to start with some spices. We're going to put some more dried barbecue rub in there. Probably about a teaspoon. Okay, black pepper, of course. This is really important, smoked paprika. This gives it a really smoky flavor. And it makes a huge, huge, huge difference. Probably a good teaspoon. We're going to add salt. Got to have a little bit of salt. Now, that's probably, just do it to your taste. A little bit more. My wife likes a lot of salt. Okay. Now, this is another key player. Liquid smoke. Okay, this makes it a real. If you like the campfire taste, you know, some people don't like it. That's probably we'll finish that bottle up. Okay, that's probably 2 teaspoons. We'll throw that away. We're also going to add about 2 teaspoons of Worcestershire sauce, plain old Worcestershire. Okay. Oh, the oven's ready now, so it's cooking. We're also going to add, I had just a little bit of a can of a bottle of barbecue sauce. Barbecue sauce is going to go in there. So we're going to put that in there. And I know that's not enough. I got another bottle. So we're going to stand that on the end, let it all drain to the bottom, and have this other bottle to go. So probably about 1/3 of a bottle of barbecue sauce. You don't want too much. You don't want it overpowering. But again, the good thing about cooking, y'all, is that y'all can cook it to your own taste. And I know what my tastes are. I like it barbecuey. And also, Brunswick stew is very, very regional. You got the Virginia barbecue, Brunswick stew. You got the Georgia, Alabama. That's what I'm going for, more tomato based. And Virginia is more vinegar based. But I'm putting about 2 tablespoons of mustard. It's plain old yellow mustard. And I'm going to put about 2 tablespoons of vinegar. Now, if you don't like the bite, it's got a little bit of bite to it. So I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of vinegar. 1, 2. Okay? Get that out of the way. And now we're going to stir it around. And we're just going to cover this now. And it's got plenty of liquid in here. We're going to let it cook for a while. While this is cooking, that in the oven is also cooking. And when that comes out, I'll show you what it looks like. And then once it comes out, it's going to be really dried. We'll add it to this. So, see y'all in a little bit. Okay, welcome back. This has been cooking in the oven. It's hot to touch. But I hold it up so you can see it, maybe. I cooked it 30 minutes and then kind of tossed it and put on more of the dry barbecue rub. Now, I'm going to show you the texture of it. You see it's, I'll show you, maybe you see it's kind of crunchy. It kind of falls apart. You can hear the crunch. Now then, what we're going to do is put this in here, just like this. And put it in there. Now it won't be crunchy. It's going to absorb a lot of the flavoring. It does have a good flavor, the barbecue rub, but it's going to absorb the flavoring of the sauces we put in here. So I'm going to stir this around, and this will be the meat texture of it. And we also added some more potatoes in here because I like a lot of potatoes. And now then, our final ingredient is going to be a can of cream corn. I kind of want to put this in at the very end because it does stick on the bottom, but I'm going to go ahead and add it in there and let it all be gelling together, melting together. And so that's what it's going to be. Now we're going to let this cook again for probably another couple hours, and we'll taste of it and see what it needs. So anyway, I'll see y'all in a couple hours. Okay, welcome back. This has been cooking now in the slow cooker. It's been on high for about 3 hours. So, and I wish y'all could smell of it. It smells amazing. So we're going to get a little bit out here and try a little bit of it. Just get a potato too, just to be sure it's all cooked. Oh, I do want to show you too. Look, this is the tofu we put in. If you can see what it looks like. And so we'll try it and see. That's the tofu there. That tastes so good. That actually has a meat texture to it by freezing it twice and then putting it in the oven and getting it real crispy. It's got meat texture and it tastes very, very good. So that Brunswick stew, you'll be glad to serve to anybody and they would love it. Y'all give this a try. It's vegan and it tastes amazing. It'd be good over a baked potato or right by itself with some crackers. Y'all give it a try. I'm the Yummo Tipsy Vegan.